Cats are one of the most popular pets around the world, but they are unlike any other common domesticated animal. They're more independent, less eager to please, and overall more peculiar than your typical dog. But what exactly sets cats apart from all other animals? Join us today as we explore 10 things that only cats do. While nocturnal hunters might seem like an image straight out of a fantasy novel, they're actually pretty common in the natural world. They can detect odors that are thousands of times more subtle than ours. These whiskers are attached to nerves that respond to touch and air movement, acting as highly sensitive sensory organs. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you are new here, be sure to join the family. From the rumbling of an engine to the buzzing of a smartphone, there are countless sounds that might catch your cat's attention. This means that their claws remain hidden unless they decide to extend them. This ability gives cats a distinct advantage when climbing, hunting, or defending themselves. When cats are young, their claws are sheathed and retractable, allowing them to move more easily as they play and explore their surroundings. Their movements are not only precise and controlled, but also almost silent. This allows them to stalk their prey without being detected and escape danger quickly and quietly. Several factors contribute to a cat's silent movement. Firstly, their paws are padded, which helps to muffle the sound of their steps. Secondly, their flexible spine allows them to move in a fluid motion, reducing the noise made by their joints. Finally, cats can control the tension in their muscles, allowing them to move with precision and grace. This combination of physical adaptations makes it possible for cats to move almost silently, which is useful for both hunting and escaping predators. As they grow older, their claws become sharper and more prominent, making them formidable hunters. While this reputation may be somewhat exaggerated, it does have some truth to it. Compared to dogs, cats are less eager to please their owners and can be more solitary. This is likely due to their wild ancestors, who were more successful hunters, when they lived in small groups rather than packs. As a result, domestic cats often prefer to groom themselves rather than relying on their owners for baths, and are happy to entertain themselves when left alone. However, this doesn't mean that cats don't form bonds with their owners. In fact, cats can be very affectionate and loving towards their favorite humans. They simply show their love in their own way and on their own terms. On the other hand, cats' retractable claws can also be a problem for indoor cats who do unget to hunt naturally. Be sure to subscribe and come back soon for more animal videos. Keeping their claws trimmed is essential to prevent them from becoming too long or too curved. This can lead to discomfort and even injury to their paws. Fortunately, there are plenty of scratching posts and other enrichment activities that can keep cats' claws healthy and sharp without causing them pain. However, there's one sound that stands out above all others: the humble purr. Cats are meticulous groomers, spending a significant amount of time keeping themselves clean and well-maintained. They lick their fur to remove dirt and dead hair, which helps regulate their body temperature and reduces their need to bathe. Additionally, grooming is a way for cats to avoid predators by reducing their scent. Cats also groom each other as a sign of affection and to strengthen their bonds within their social groups. Some cats spend up to 50% of their awake time grooming themselves. They use their tongues to remove loose hair and debris, and their saliva contains enzymes that kill bacteria and leave their fur smelling fresh. Grooming is not only a necessary part of a cat's hygiene routine, but it is also a natural stress reliever and exercise. Overall, it's a win-win situation for our feline friends. Cats purr for various reasons, but two of the most common are contentment and relaxation. This means that they will often mark their territory by rubbing their scent glands along walls, furniture, or other objects in their environment. This behavior is especially common in unneutered males who may spray urine to mark their territory. Cats may also be territorial towards other animals in their environment, including other cats, dogs, or wildlife that may enter their space. In these cases, cats may hiss, growl, or swat at the perceived intruder to drive them away. To help your cat feel more secure in its environment, it's important to provide plenty of hiding spots and vertical spaces where it can escape to feel safe. With a little effort, you can create a stress-free environment for your cat and help it feel like the true king or queen of its castle. When your cat is happy and comfortable, it might let out a soft purr. Additionally, cats also purr when they are sick, injured, or in pain. This behavior is thought to be a self-soothing mechanism, similar to a human sucking their thumb or rocking themselves to sleep. Research has shown that the vibrations produced by a cat's purr can promote healing and reduce stress. Interestingly, cats are not the only ones who purr. Other animals, like rabbits and some species of birds and goats, also purr. Despite their seemingly universal nature, scientists still don't understand exactly why animals purr or how they produce this unique sound. Theories suggest that it could be related to attracting mates, communicating with their young, or even warding off predators. Regardless of its purpose, one thing is for sure. There's something undeniably comforting about the sound of a purring cat. When a cat moves its whiskers, it gathers information about its surroundings. It's helping it judge the size of openings before jumping through them, or determine if an object is large enough to stand on. The whiskers are so important to the cat's overall sensory experience that removing or cutting them can cause disorientation and stress. But these hairs aren't just for spatial awareness. They'll also help cats maintain balance and detect changes in air currents, making them an essential tool for hunting and escaping predators. However, it's not as powerful as that of dogs, which have between 125 and 300 million scent receptors in their noses, while cats only have about 200,000. Even so, cats' sense of smell is incredibly useful. It helps them navigate, find food, identify potential mates, and avoid danger. For example, cats can use their sense of smell to find their way home over long distances. They can also sniff out potential health issues in their bodies. When a cat's sense of smell is stimulated, it can trigger memories and emotions from past experiences. This is why your cat might react strongly to certain smells that remind them of a previous encounter with a particular person, place, or thing, and cats are no exception. Like many nocturnal creatures, cats have special adaptations that make seeing in the dark a breeze. Their eyes have a reflective layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum. This layer bounces light back through the retina, giving the photoreceptor cells a second chance to absorb the available light and send signals to the brain. This allows cats to see 6 to 8 times better in low-light conditions than humans. In addition to their night vision, cats' eyes have another cool adaptation. They have a membrane called the nictitating membrane that acts like a windshield wiper to clean away debris, while also providing an extra layer of protection against injury. It's like having built-in sunglasses and wipers all in one. It's pretty neat, right? Number 10, they hear things we can't. Most people do, and realize just how much more acute a cat's hearing is compared to their own. Not only can they hear sounds at much lower decibel levels, but they can detect frequencies far beyond the range of human hearing. Cats can hear ultrasonic sounds at up to 65 kilohertz, which is too high for us to detect. However, this ability is very beneficial to our feline friends, because it allows them to hear tiny prey, such as mice and rats, squeaking in the walls or under the floorboards. By comparison, the highest frequency most humans can hear is around 20 kilohertz. Our ears simply aren't designed to pick up higher frequencies, unlike those of our cat companions. So if you ever hear your cat twitching its ears at what appears to be nothing, chances are it's hearing something interesting at a frequency you cannot. 9, their eyesight in the dark is superhuman. No. 8, they have an amazing sense of smell. Cats' sense of smell is so keen that it's even better than ours. 7, their whiskers are more than just cute. Cats have sensitive hairs located on their cheeks, above their eyes, and on their chin, known as vibrissae, and now for no. 6, but first I want to give a big shout out to some special supporters. No. 6, they purr. 5, their claws are built to be deadly. Unlike dogs who typically walk on their paws, cats walk on their toes. Number 4, they spend a lot of time grooming themselves. 3, they are territorial. Cats are naturally territorial animals who like to feel safe and secure in their environment. Number 2, they move almost silently. Cats have evolved to be incredibly graceful and agile creatures. Number 1, they can be very independent. Cats are often seen as independent creatures who don't require much attention or care from their owners. Thanks for watching. Do you have a cat? What do you think makes them so unique? Let us know in the comments below.